And then there's a couple of notes that I had here. I heard earlier in the week, I don't know if you noticed this, Travis Kelce is so good at getting first downs. And one of the notes was that he's so ready to turn around after he catches the ball. He'll catch it, and he's already ready to turn upfield. But because of that, he has a couple drops here and there. Definitely had a key drop on third down. Maybe it was the second quarter. And then Mike Remmers, that poor bastard. He got destroyed by Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware against in that Denver Super Bowl with Carolina, and then today he just had his lunch handed to him. I don't think he should be anything more than an emergency tackle at this point, at least in big moments.
Should he even be an emergency tackle?
It was turnstile-ish. That's the only way I can describe it.
And I'm not somebody who watches line play intently because, for one, it's boring. And as a personality, I am not ever going to be the guy who's going to tell you what's going on in the trenches. I will defer to those who do that, right? But when you're watching the game it's like Pat cannot go 3 steps plant. He cannot go 5 steps plant. What was it? He ran 497 yards escaping the rush.
He got his cardio in for sure on turf toe. Great game plan, huh?
Yeah, I just, it's just unfortunate that Andy Reid didn't adjust, but it goes back to who Andy Reid is and has always been. He got away with it last year because, don't get me wrong, great coach, had a great team, but
great guy, obviously.
And you're a Philly fan, so you felt this. This is actually hurt you. Andy Reid is an awful game manager. What the hell are you doing with your timeouts at the end of the second quarter, Andy?
Yeah.
I get that you're trying to, say our defense is going to make a stop, but they didn't. And I'm not saying that the officiating was perfect because it's not. But then you end up giving up a touchdown where the Bucs were going to run the clock out.
Yeah, I think to me, obviously – it's easy to say this from your computer chair, but I think that the media is going to rip apart taking those timeouts. But that's who they've been all year, is it not? Like, they've been very aggressive. They're going to call timeouts, so I can't hate him as much for that decision because it's just having confidence in Mahomes to then get the ball with 48 seconds left and drive down the field and be who he should have been, I guess. So I can't hate him as much for that. But I think that there's this thing about making the halftime adjustment, where we're like, coaches, how to make halftime adjustments. But if you wait till halftime to make your adjustment, you're done. It's about the timeout adjustments. It's about like those timeout in the first quarter adjustments. It's about the between the first and the second quarter changes you make to the game plan. And there was none of that. The Chiefs had the same game plan the whole game. They couldn't solve the cover 2. And how much better? You got to feel good for Carlton Davis. Got burnt for like 250, 60 yards in one quarter last time they played, and he played lockdown. Did you see him the whole game? That's the best thing you can say to a corner, because I didn't see you the whole game. They took Hill out of the game.